Dave Gwendon, to me, Pep'ere, my grandfather, passed away a few days ago. He passed away almost exactly 10 years after his beautiful wife, Irene, my grandmother, Mamere, 10 years and 2 days. Mamere passed away on February 3rd of 2011 and Pep'ere February 5th, 2021. Wow, almost 10 years to the day. I met Pep'ere on August 14th, 1977. He was 51 years old when I was born. 51. That's only 7 years away from me. I have known him for 43 years. I have so many great memories from our times together, from the early days when my brother and I would stay the night at his house, when Pep'ere and I would practice writing our signatures together, watch baseball and hockey games on TV, play baseball in the backyard, go for rides in his 1968 Corvair, and once we even walked around on the roof of his house. I don't have a picture of that, but I have a picture of the Corvair. There it is. He loved that car. I love looking at the family tree that he had on display in the hallway and talking about his mother and father and thinking about past generations and the lives they lived and what they must have gone through, and realizing that without even one of them, we would not even be standing there talking about it. He loved sharing family history, and we definitely loved to listen. He tried to introduce us to old movies that he loved, like Dr. Zhivago and The Russians Are Coming and Princess of the Nile. He would be cracking up watching these, and we would just be sitting there really not getting it. It's over our heads, but definitely unforgettable. He always talked about his love for Michigan and Detroit, especially after I moved away to Columbus, Ohio. He loved to rub that in. He would call Michigan God's country. He had a map of the world on display in his house where he had placed a pin on all of the places he had traveled in his life, especially while in the Navy during World War II. He would show us and talk to us about the routes and recall stories from the sea. I also love the up north house that he built in the late 70s in Roscommon, Michigan. I have so many great memories from our times there. One of the most prominent being how he would wake us up in the morning, each morning, by whistling the Navy's bugle wake-up call, the Reveille, which I later learned is French for wake up. He also created these hiking trails on the property in the back and named each one of them after his 3 grandsons. And later, when I became an adult, he would come to stay with me in Columbus. He came in 2002, and we hiked in Hocking Hills, and I remember we even watched the movie Groundhog's Day, which he really loved. I have some pictures of that. Yes, here's him in front of Cedar Falls, I believe, and him and I had a picnic in the woods, Hocking Hills. Pep'ere taught me many things, and he taught me through his example mostly. How important it is to take care of your things, to keep them organized and in mint condition. That it's important to stay active and have many interests in life. He played volleyball, baseball, enjoyed ice skating, and was in a Corvair club, just to name a few things. He loved to be social and share his life with other people. He taught me how to be giving. I saw him throughout my life give his time and attention to people in a very real and authentic way. He really listened and was interested in what you had to say. He would sit there and only talk to you. He would give you his full attention, his love, and he loved sharing his passions with us too. I think most importantly, he showed us all how to care for and stand by the people you love. By example, he showed us this with Mamere when he cared for her for nearly 12 years after she suffered a stroke in 1999. He had vowed to take care of her through sickness and in health, and he really did. He was a true inspiration. Through his life, he inspired me to love the outdoors, to appreciate the natural world. He loved watching birds and listening to their different songs and just being still in nature. He helped me to appreciate the peace that can be found by just being outside and being quiet and listening. He inspired me with his love for music. He loved putting on records and just listening and getting lost in them. He seemed to really feel the music. He showed us all how to dress well and to smell good, and how essential it is to take care of yourself, to not be bored with life, but to be curious about everything and to enjoy the ride, to truly love life and to be grateful for every moment we have. I felt a close connection to him in many ways, not only with things like music, nature, and sports, but on an emotional level too. I always felt that he really cared for people and loved making connections that were beyond the surface level. He cared deeply for people and was passionate about getting to know you in a deeper, more meaningful way. And he was always encouraging and heartfelt. He made you feel like you were important and that you really mattered. I'm very grateful for every moment and for all of the years I got to spend with him. And I'm so glad that he was able to know our 4 kids and that they were able to have a great grandfather in their life, and for so long too. Ethan is 16 years old now. I wonder if anyone else in our family history, going way back, going as far back as we could imagine, has ever had a great grandfather for 16 years of their life. That's pretty amazing. Wow. He was a beautiful man, and he will greatly be missed by all of us. Thank you, Pep'ere, for everything, for sharing your life and your love with us. You will remain with us in our memories, and you will never be forgotten. We love you. I have some more pictures here that I wanted to show. Oh, here's me, Pep'ere, and Pep'ere in Roscommon. I love this one. This one's great. This is Pep'ere and me playing with a boat, Pep'ere laying on a tire, it looks like, where it's like a trailer with a plastic bag filled up with water. He's got, it looks like a cigar or something in his mouth. This is just classic. This is a great one. Love this picture. Let's see, this is him taking care of my mare, us in the background with our little ones. Here's my mare winking at us. Here's a painting I did for Pep'ere when my mare passed away. One at our wedding. It's a great one. And then this has just got to be one of the, I just love this picture of him. I actually ended up doing a painting of this one too, but I just love that look on his face. That's so him right there. This is a great one from this Pep'ere and Ethan when he was very, very young, little baby there. One of Suman and Pep'ere, they definitely had a close connection too. And this one here is from our last time visiting him at the facility he was at in, I think it was July of 2019. So it was I believe that was the last time we went to see him at the where he was staying. And this one also, this is him, Pep'ere and Blake. Everybody gave him hugs on that day. There's him and Ethan, Isabel, and Pep'ere. Look at that look on his face. I love this one. And then can't see Lilia's face, but there's Lilia in that one. And yeah, I've got a million more, but I think that's probably good. So we love you, Pep'ere. Miss you.